Some goals win matches. Some goals win trophies. And then there are goals that become immortal. The kind of goals that football fans remember years later. The kind of goals that instantly take you back to where you were when you watched them. From unbelievable volleys to impossible long-range strikes, the World Cup has given us some truly unforgettable moments. Today, we're counting down the most iconic FIFA World Cup goals from 2010 to 2022. And trust me, a few of these still don't look real. Let's start with a goal that opened an entire World Cup. South Africa versus Mexico.
2010. The whole world was watching. Then, Sifiwe Tshabalala received the ball on the left side of the box. One touch, one look, one thunderbolt. The ball exploded into the top corner. The stadium erupted. The commentators lost their minds. And just like that, the first goal of the 2010 World Cup became one of the most iconic. Not because it was the most important, but because it perfectly captured the emotion of a nation hosting the World Cup for the first time. Now, let's jump to 2014 and one of the greatest headers ever scored. Robin van Persie against Spain. You know the one. The Flying Dutchman. Van Persie launched himself through the air, then somehow headed the ball over the goalkeeper from nearly impossible distance. It looked more like a superhero movie than a football match. Even today, it feels unreal.
And that's probably why nobody has forgotten it. But here's where things get ridiculous. Same tournament, different goal. James Rodríguez versus Uruguay. Round of 16. The ball dropped from the sky. James controlled it with his chest, then immediately smashed a volley from outside the box. Crossbar, goal. Pure perfection. Many fans still consider it the greatest World Cup goal of the modern era. Honestly, it's hard to argue. Now, let's move to 2018. France versus Argentina. A match packed with stars. But one goal stole the entire show.
Benjamin Pavard. The ball bounced toward him outside the box. Most defenders would clear it. Pavard had other ideas. He struck it with the outside of his foot. The ball bent like it had a remote control. Then it curled into the far corner. Even Pavard looked surprised. And millions of fans watching at home probably looked exactly the same. Another unforgettable moment came from Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal versus Spain. One of the greatest World Cup matches ever. Ronaldo already had 2 goals. Portugal needed something special. Then, he stepped over a free kick, took a deep breath, and bent the ball perfectly into the top corner. Hat-trick. 93rd minute. Against Spain.
That wasn't just a goal. That was a movie ending. Now let's fast forward to 2022, a tournament full of unforgettable moments, and one goal instantly broke the internet. Richarlison against Serbia. Brazil attacked. The cross arrived. Richarlison controlled the ball, then spun and hit a bicycle kick. The technique was absurd. The timing was perfect. And within minutes, fans everywhere were calling it the goal of the tournament. But 2022 wasn't finished.